guys, welcome back to the channel. You would not believe it. It is 70 something degrees on January 5th, 2020. Happy New Year, and we are headed to the track. Got all the outstanding issues fixed on the car. Got some new tires on it. No oil leaks that I can tell yet. And we are headed to the track. So let's go have some fun. All right, guys, we have arrived at the track. I got Chris and Rusty here to help out. It's really nice out, a little bit windy. Sun's really bright, as you can tell. We are just about ready to go make a pass, so fingers crossed. Hope everything works out. All right, so I wanted to give you guys some quick information before I showed you the passes from today, or that day, I should say. It's not today anymore. First and second pass. So first pass, I had changed the plugs before we went to the track, and I put a hotter plug in it. Historically, we've had trouble with that on the dyno, but with all the things that I've changed and whatnot, I wanted to try it again. So first pass, pops and bangs real bad. Instantly, I'm thinking change the spark plug. So we put the new plugs in it, second pass, and it still pops and bangs. Now, if you'll notice, when I shift into high gear, you'll hear it lay down. What you are hearing right there is the boost controller increased solenoid is leaking for some reason. I'm not quite sure why that's happening. It's a new one. But it starts out with a lot of air pressure on it, and then the air pressure dwindles away during the run. And that's what you hear is the wastegate blowing open and the boost falling down to nothing. Now, let's watch those passes. Guys, I am here to tell you this thing is a night and day difference. It was laying down a little bit going into high gear, so I decided to let out, but it's still 60 footed. A 128, and it went a 572 at 103, letting off at about 500, 550 feet. So we'll get a look at the logs, make some changes, see what we got, and we'll go from there. Okay, so now on the third pass, what we're getting ready to do is we still have the colder plugs in it. I've made some changes to the fueling, and rather than keep trying to figure out low boost, that's boring, I went ahead and turned the boost controller on, put a little bit of power in it, which ended up being a total of about 20 pounds of boost and about 3 pounds of gate pressure at the launch, and wait till you see what it did. Wow. Big difference there. 60 foot, first two passes was 129, 128. Third pass, the one you're getting ready to watch, 125. So check it out. Okay, so on the fourth pass, we realized that we had the settings on the shocks backwards. Compression and rebound, flip-flop. So we corrected that, went back, and instead of the all of a sudden jump up off the line wheelie kind of thing that it did before, which you can see in that video pretty plainly, it went out about 20 or 30 feet, and then it started to power wheelie and carry the wheels out. Which still got a little carried away, but the front end doesn't have limiters on it yet. That is coming. And it still managed to do a 122 60 foot. So I'm going to grab the time slip, show it to you, and we'll go from there. Alright, so hopefully you can see that. Focus camera. Are you there? Are you with me? Okay, there you go. So 122 60-foot on that pass, runs a 561 or whatever it was, 103 miles an hour. So comment down below, let me know if you have figured out what the banging is yet, and I'll give you a clue. If you've been keeping up and watching the other videos, I think Texas T, I think you got it right. We're working on that, but I'll tell you at the end. Okay, guys, that was the fourth and final pass, and all good things must come to an end. That is the end of the video. What I was talking about a minute ago, though, the popping and banging, I think I have it figured out. Texas T commented in one of the videos before, and it really made me start thinking about what is happening. But I think the methanol injection, not even the amount of the injection, but the way that it's getting into the airstream is too much liquid. I'm going to switch to a smaller injector that atomizes better, because right now I'm running 4 210-pound injectors. And I think what it's doing is there's too much liquid getting into the chamber, and it's essentially extinguishing the spark and causing a bad misfire. The logs look fine up until the point when it backfires, and there's nothing changing, there's nothing happening. So that's what we're going to work on next. Anyways, so thanks everybody for stopping by. I certainly do appreciate it. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, hit the bell notification icon, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.